Hey, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes and dudettes. It's your boy Will, and I'm back again. And I want to just put out this list of fragrances that are fragrances when I smell them, and a lot of times when people smell them on me, they just got this, mm, whew, that kind of vibe to them. I got 10 of them. Let's check them out. All right, let's get into this list. I got 10 fragrances. I got some niche, some cheap, some discontinued, some clones. I got a little bit of everything. Yeah, I got a little bit of everything. So let's start out with one of these fragrances. This is a fragrance that has been discontinued, and then they brought it back, but they repackaged it. But from what I can tell, it still smells the same way. And this one is Zara's Rich, Warm, and Addictive, and it's from the Tobacco Collection. This is the original formulation, the one that they came out in the beginning. And man, the smell of this fragrance is so, it's just that. They named it exactly right, Rich, Warm, and Addictive. And ooh, almost sprayed myself in the face. And it has this warm vanilla with a kind of gives off a little bit of a coconut and a little bit of chocolate. It kind of gives you a vibe of being in a log cabin in the woods and fire burning, even though it's not a smoky fragrance, but it's like a fire burning and someone's roasting marshmallows, and it's just a cozy, it feels like a warm hug. This is an amazing fragrance. And since I've had it, when I first got it, it didn't perform very well, but I've worn it recently and I've gotten better performance out of it. So maybe because it's so old, but it's an amazing fragrance. Number 10. I'm gonna list these, but all of these are number 1. None of these are 10s, but I'm just saying this is number 10 for right now. Next one up is, I'll go with a fresh fragrance. This is a fragrance that it's just a love for me. This is one of those fragrances for me. Oh my goodness. When I first smelled it, it was between this one and one of the other ones that I wanted to pick up. And this is Mancera's Oud Blue Notes. Let's see if that name is. There we go. Oud Blue Notes. And this is the older formulation with the twist top. This is a fresh fragrance that's different than any other type of fresh fragrance. Usually, when you get a summer style fragrance, it's kind of just like, it's usually aquatic or maybe just a fresh out of the shower type of scent. This one has a creaminess to it, and it has this vibe that's just like, oh my goodness. Even now, just smelling it, it just has a creaminess to it. And man, if you could find this for a good price, this is one of those fragrances. And I've gotten people walk up to me behind me and say, what you have on? This has done that for me. Blue Notes by Mancera, Oud Blue Notes. Then the next one up is this one. I'm not sure if this has been discontinued or not, but it's an amazing fragrance. This is Boss Bottle Oud. The way you can tell is it has the bronze top and the bronze writing with the dark brown bottle, because this one, it says oud, but I really don't pick up any oud until like maybe 5 minutes before the fragrance is completely gone. And it's a long lasting fragrance too. But what I pick up on is like a creamy saffron kind of vibe to it, and mixed with apples and another sweetness. It's, oh my goodness, man. This only thing about this fragrance is situational. It's a seasonal fragrance. You can only wear this like in the fall and the winter time, unless it's like a cool summer night or maybe a cool spring evening, something like that. You may be able to push it, but in the fall, this is the best. That's the best time to wear this in the fall. So yeah, that's number, what's this? That was 9. This number 8. And next up is this one. This was a new fragrance to my collection. And this is actually supposed to be cloning a fragrance, but I actually like this better than the clone that is supposed to be cloning. And this one is Hawas Black. I got this not too long ago, and it was like a love at first sniff when I smelled this. This is supposed to be cloning Hashivat by Nishane. Man, this smells so much better than Hashivat to me, and it lasts longer. It has something else that Hashivat doesn't have. Not that Hashivat is a bad fragrance. I have that also. I like it. I wear it sometimes, but if I have a choice, if I'm going to wear one or the other, I will pick this one. I maybe wear Hashivat like if it's like a upscale type of event and I have to, dress up really nice. I may wear that then, but on a regular, this one is nice. Hawas Black. This may be my favorite Hawas so far, but I'm not sure. I just got another Hawas and I have to check it out right around. Have to check it out for a little while. So Hawas Black, that is number, is that 8? That's number 7. And next up, let's go with a another dark fragrance. This one, man, oh my goodness, this one. When I smelled this, I was planning on getting the original of this. This is a clone fragrance also, but this is from a clone house. I was planning on getting the original, but then once I smelled this, I was like, I don't need to get the original because the original is like 4 times the price of this one. But this one is Mesmerizing Blaze by Dua, and this is a clone of Hypnotic Fire by The Harmonist. And man, this one is it's hard to put this in words. This is a fragrance that it will get you in trouble. Like someone I was watching, Samuels, the guy that he used to do reviews and then he was doing the whole female thing, but he said the original fragrance of this, the Harmonist, the Hypnotizing Fire, he said it was like baby making juice. And that's what it smells like. Oh my goodness, smells so good. But again, it's very situational. You got to wear this like in the colder seasons. You can't really wear this in the summertime. Maybe in the spring you probably can get away with it, but yes, this is a great one. That is number 7. And then let's go with this one. This one, I think I maybe seen maybe 1 or 2 people talk about this fragrance, and I'm not sure why. Maybe because it just doesn't, it's not a over the top type of fragrance. It's just a fragrance that to me is just very comforting. It feels like a snuggle blanket. Somebody washed their clothes in snuggle dry cleaner fabric sheets, and then I put it on. But this is Bagarvi's BLV, Bagarvi Blue. That's what they most people call it, Bagarvi Blue, but it's called BLV. And this one, man, it smells like, where's the sprayer so I don't spray myself in the face? It smells like a fabric sheet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This smells so good, man. But it's not a fragrance that's just gonna run out and jump out and grab somebody's attention. This is a fragrance that when you're chilling at home or something like that, nothing over the top, but not Netflix and chill, but just chilling at home with your significant other and you had this on. This is something that they'll want to lay on your chest because you smell clean and you smell fresh and you smell like you want to cuddle with it. And oh man, this is an amazing fragrance. I need to get another bottle. I actually, if I had to get rid of all of my fragrances, this would, and I only could keep 10, this would probably be one of the 10. That's how good this one is. This is an amazing fragrance. I'm not saying run out and get it. If you want, pick up a sample if you can. I'm not sure if it's discontinued or not, but if you can, it's worth picking it up. And then I've lost track of the numbers, but I'll have the numbers up there. And I'll go with this one next. This is a amazing fragrance too. I stumbled on this fragrance by accident because I was just looking for different fragrances. And yeah, I found out this house called Savoir Faire down in Atlanta. And they have this fragrance here, Soul Cafe. This is their main selling fragrance, Soul Cafe. They have a bunch of other fragrances that smell amazing. They have one that's called Signature. That was like their first one that was out. And then they had something else that came out. But Soul Cafe, when it hit, that's when Savoir Faire took off. This one, it has such a wow, man, this fragrance, oh my goodness. This one is a nice fragrance. If you're looking at it, you're thinking of it puts me in the mind of, I should say, it puts me in the mind of a guy that has swag on 1 million, sitting in the back of the club, chilling with some shades on, a nice fit on, in a dimly light and red light kind of flashing on him on and off. And every female in the club is looking at him like, man, I want to go home with him. That's what this fragrance kind of gives me the vibe of. When you got this on, your swag is elevated to a whole nother level. Man, Soul Cafe is, this is a crazy fragrance. And yes, you get that whole with this. Oh my goodness, that is I don't know what number we're on. And then the next one up is this one. This is another fresh and clean fragrance. This one is, it doesn't have the same kind of vibe as the Soul Cafe, but it does give you that whole kind of feeling, but it's a different kind of kind of feeling. It's more of like, oh wow, he smells good, instead of, oh wow, I want to lay on him. But this one is Mont Blanc's Individual. Let's see if that name could come in there. There we go. Mont Blanc Individual. And this one is it's a nice fresh kind of scent. This one smells like is a clone also. It's supposed to be a clone of Original Santal by Creed, even though this came out before the Original Santal, but it has a nice vibe to it. Some people say it smells like fabric sheets, but I don't think it smells like fabric sheets. It's just a good smelling fragrance. So next one up is another Clone House fragrance. This is Alexandria Fragrances Clone House. Man, this one is the Extreme. The name coming in there? Yeah, the Extreme. This is a clone of Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Man. But it's Noir Extreme with a little bit more, I think it's a little bit more cardamom, and it's a little bit more spicy. So it maybe some cinnamon mixed in there with it. Man, this is more of a date night type of instead of just your, hanging out, just your run the mill kind of thing. This one, this is probably one of my favorite ones from Alexandria Fragrance, the Extreme. Man, which brings us to the last one. Last one here is it's kind of a niche house. Maybe not, because they do make other things. I guess the only niche house fragrance was the Mancera. Mancera only makes fragrance. I mean, yeah, only makes fragrances. So that could be the only niche house. But some people don't even think of Mancera as even a niche house. But I'm going off topic. This next one, last one, is Cartier's Linval. Let's see if I can get that Cartier name in there. There we go. And Linval. Oh my goodness. One, this bottle is so amazing. Look at how this is made. This is so amazing. The bottle is open right here. This is a glass on the outside of it. And then the top is covered up so you can't press it by accident, and all you have to do is twist the top there. Wow. And this one, it has this honey vibe to it. Oh man, this whole list, man. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling myself on this list. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but this fragrance is so nice. It's a dressy kind of fragrance. A dressy, and also it could be a date night, could be just a lounging kind of thing. This is almost all the way around, but I don't know if I would wear it in the high heat either, because it could get a little bit cloying. But it's not really a fragrance made for that. It's a fragrance made for encounters. Meeting with someone, or hanging out with someone, or hanging out with maybe even a small group of people, just something that's private and intimate. This is a very intimate fragrance. It doesn't scream like, okay, wear me to a club or wear me to a party, or it doesn't do that. It says, let's go somewhere where, let's put me on when you're going somewhere where you just kind of vibing. Nothing over the top. But yeah, Linval, the last fragrance I got. Man, whew. This list here is crazy. If you have a chance, I would say pick up one of these, all of these if you can, or maybe pick up a sample. And do me a favor, if you have any fragrances that give you that vibe of like, or somebody's walked up to you and said that when you had a fragrance on, put it down there. Let me see what it is. I need to pick up a couple more of those fragrances, because those are the fragrances that really kind of get you a little bit more excited about the whole fragrance game, the whole Fragcom. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's your boy Will with the Will Report. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're talking about 10 fragrances. 10 that's going to give you that kind of vibe. Till next time, deuces.